Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. Today, four new Spinnakers. Spinnaker Duma, I believe is the pronunciation. Watch that came out a while ago was available on a mesh bracelet. They've changed it up a little bit. I'm going to show it to you. Also of interest, and I'll just pop up a picture really quick. I probably should do a video on them. The Croft, which is another line of Spinnaker, now comes in a mid-size, I believe it's 48 millimeter. We have 4 styles available. They're pretty cool watches. Not the focus of the video, but perhaps in a future video. And I'll link below to them, and you can check them out. Decide to do the wave dial today. Islander wave, and oh, I'm wearing another Islander. What a surprise. That field watch with the blue dial, and I am wearing one of these cool t-shirts that I gave away a bunch of them on Instagram this past weekend. If you missed the fun, follow me there. We can get that number higher, and maybe you'll win something else in the future. Never know when I'm going to do something. Let's check out these new Spinnakers. So we are no stranger to the Spinnaker Duma, spelled Dumas, D-U-M-A-S, but I guess in pronunciation the S is silent. But I always think of that commercial. And the last time I did a Duma video, I did the Dumas commercial where the guy says he wants to work for Dumbass, and Dumbass, hysterical. Keyed up on YouTube. If you haven't seen it. But anyway, 4 new varieties. And now they're on this awesome bracelet. So they're, again, obviously all the same watch. Dial colors are amazing. The dial work is phenomenal. The bracelet, though, for me on this one is certainly the standout. So I'm actually wearing a wave dial Islander, and I put them on these hexagonal bracelets. So this is on a very similar bracelet. Which makes sense because it's a very angular case, a very 70s inspired case, I guess. But they actually polish the inner chamfers, or the inner surfaces here, and the rest of it's brushed. So you get this, you get it already. You see that glittering effect? It is beautiful, man. That is a detail that it's crazy that they picked that detail up and made it that way. Totally beautiful. So they all beat on a Seiko NH35 movement, which hand winds hacks, 40 hours of power reserve, 23 joules, I believe, without the day, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Hand winds, hack it, 2 clicks out to set the time, 1 click out to set the date. The date is done in negative at the 3, framed very nicely. Screw down and turn for 300 meters of water resistance. So it is a 44 millimeter case. If you try to grab a diameter from these angled surfaces, it's 15 thick, back to front. We'll look at the back in a second. 48 millimeters lug tip to lug tip. You're like, wow, 44 millimeter watch, 48 millimeter lugs? Yeah, there are no lugs, pretty much, right? They're kind of, I guess you call them a hooded lug. So the bracelet kind of sneaks on the inside, and you don't have lugs. Talk about negative end links. I mean, it's not a negative end link, but it behaves better than one. It is a exhibition case back. Okay, you can see the NH35 movement with the Spinnaker branded rotor. It is an anti-reflective sapphire crystal, so will remain scratch-free. It is a glass bezel insert. It is a 120-click unidirectional ratcheting bezel. Beautiful clasp, 3-position micro adjust, milled scissor clasp, standard fare there. Doink doink. Comes in 4 varieties. Did I cover everything? I think I did pretty much most of the beautiness of it. Comes in 4 varieties. So the first one we're looking at is this kind of burgundy dial with blue accents. Check out the pronounced minute hand for diving. Awesome. Very cool. Raised markers on the indices. They call this one tangerine. It is a beautiful orange. Really nice, actually. It is not, it's not reflective. It's a deeper orange than the, what's it called? The Orange Monster. Much deeper. Not much deeper, but it is a deeper color. It actually looks deeper through my eyeballs than it does on the viewfinder right now. So I'm not sure exactly if it's coming out 100% true, but it is bounced off of these light blue accents, as in the prior watch you saw, and the extra large pronounced plunger style minute hand. Okay, let's get that guy all set up. Whoops, I got him. Yep. So signed crown, the Spinnaker crown. Everything else about it is the same. Let's look around the case back really quick in case we missed something. Water resistant. Oh, you can't see it. I can. 300 meters, sapphire. It's got the model number, automatic movement, stainless steel. Yeah, so these are all SP5081 model number. And then it's, first one was AA, this one's BB. I don't know, next one might be CC, and then if that's DD, or you'll figure it out. Dark blue dial, not as dark as an SKX009, but still fairly dark. Orange accents to pop it out, makes total sense. But guys, look at the, man, to me, like I said, the bracelet is winner chicken dinner. I mean, that is really nice. It is 22 millimeters up here, should you decide to swap out the bracelet. And since it is a hooded lug like that, it looks to me like you can get by with any 22 millimeter straight end bracelet to pop it in there. You don't need to get a curved end link. Okay, so it looks really nice. The blue and the orange. Nice polishing on the sides. Brushing. And then the last one, this one to me is pretty cool. Sorry about that. So this is the kind of like a beigeish yellow dial. A muted yellow maybe more beige. Orange, a minute hand, orange accents around the dial. We do have a printed 24-hour scale on the inside edge, just a little bit of visual interest to the whole thing. Something that always kind of strikes me as funny about the watch is the size of the hour hand as compared to the minute hand. The hour hand's like kind of wimpy looking, but it's supposed to be, we're looking at a watch meant to be a diver, or not an homage, a throwback to 70s divers when the plunger style, the minute hand, is the most important thing for a dive. Not sure about the use of not using numbers on the bezel. Maybe should have benefited from that if we're trying to really evoke dive style, but still, it looks awesome. So let's I'll throw one of these on and then we'll do the loom. Okay, so here it is on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. Fits wonderfully. The lug to lug on the case makes the bracelet flare out just a tad bit, so it fits me very well. Easy to read. Look at the polishing on the case, then the brushing, and then how it all matches through to the bracelet. Very well designed watch. Oh, I did neglect to mention that there is a diver's extension in the clasp, a simple fold over. Look at this. I can invite friends over. I mean, there's so many links on this thing. So this will fit a very wide range of wrist sizes for sure. And there we glow. So we're looking at the loomed glass insert, and then obviously the dial hand, the indices on the dial and the hands. Everything looks top notch. Very simple to read. Green glow, plenty of it. No problems here. And that's going to wrap it up. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the Spinnaker Dumas SP5081. Oh, did I mention the price? They're $400, and any of them. I'm sorry if I didn't. Sometimes I write it down, but then I neglect to say it. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Questions or comments, put them down below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.